Yeah, so this is just a little test. I just wanted to see if the issues with the internet last night were a one-off thing or something I need to continue to be worried about. And I thought, what better game to test with? Yeah, we're going to play ourselves some Tetris DX, which is a great version of Tetris. Oh, the music. Music's good, not as good as the original Game Boy Tetris. Oh, we'll go with this. And here's the big thing. I'm just holding left and right, and that piece is zipping back and forth. I really wish original Game Boy Tetris did that. Because as I get older, my fingers start to cramp up a lot quicker than they used to. And that stuff starts to hurt. You gotta be a little bit deliberate with your rotations, it seems. Haven't dropped a single frame yet, so I think we're doing okay. So I don't know if that was just an issue with Rogers, or if, like, I don't know, maybe someone in the house was FaceTiming and that was eating up all the bandwidth, or what. Or I suppose it could have also been something with the computer. It could have been something with OBS, it could have been maybe Chrome was taking up more resources than usual. It's really hard to say. Oops. I can't complain too much. There's also a clear visual distinction when the piece locks into place. It's kind of, you really, like, you kind of see the difference. It's very subtle, but yeah. In fact, that might have just been a mistake that turned out to be useful. Who's to say? Again, not a single dropped frame so far. Okay, you can't buffer your rotations in this game, but that's a unique feature to some very specific variants of Tetris. I think in Tetris Effect you can turn on rotation buffering if you want it. That's usually sort of more a technique associated with the Grandmaster. But anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube and wondering what the heck is going on, last night's stream was a shit show. The internet was just crapping out, I was dropping frames all over the place, the stream quality was just unwatchable. so I'm not going to upload it. But, curiously enough, if you notice, at some point during that shit show of a stream, we hit 25 followers. And so that's pretty exciting. There isn't anything extraordinary that happens when you hit 25 followers, but, you know, it just seemed like a good number to celebrate. So I'm going to be doing a bonus stream. Probably not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. And I've been thinking about what to do. Like I said before, that you know, gaming streams are easier to plan and execute. Music streams are a little bit tougher, but not too much, depending on, I guess, you know, like, to do an extra long, like, marathon stream of, like, improvising music would be really nasty. I would be absolutely brain dead by the end of that. But really the most difficult thing, the thing that's kind of off the table for being too difficult, would be to do both. Because the logistics of switching between a gaming stream and a music stream are complicated. At least for me they are, because I don't have a particularly elaborate or well put together setup here. It's just what I had access to. So that's kind of off the table. The main thought I was having last night while I was thinking about this was maybe doing like a Super Metroid stream, just an excuse to play through that. Might even thought about putting a little timer on and treating it like a speed run, but God knows I do not have like the routing or patience to learn the routing for speedrunning. So it wouldn't actually be a speedrun, it would just be me playing through Super Metroid at possibly a slightly above average pace. But I'm open to other suggestions. I like the way you actually see the score tick upwards as you soft drop the piece. Really gives you a sense of like how much extra points you're getting for pushing down. This is a really good version of Tetris. I do kind of wish it had like the aesthetics of like the original Game Boy game. Not necessarily the pea soup green. I mean, it's fine that they added color, but like if they could have had like the same sort of visual design and like the same music especially. But like keep the improvements to the play control because they are very welcome. And also, since I'm not uploading the stream from last night, I'll have to play some Game Gear columns on this channel again at some point in the future. And I am not complaining about that. Because good old columns. Columns needs to make a comeback. The game never gets the respect it deserves. to speed level 15 here. Gotta start thinking about keeping the stack a little lower. So I'm kind of playing for distance more than for score right now. Oh, almost had it in there. Oh, that's what he said. Whoop. Gotta time your movement buffering a little more precisely here. And stuff's always a little trickier in classic Tetris. I mean, maybe you prefer that, it's just a matter of taste. Oh, we're up to level 20. This game should make a comeback. I mean, obviously, Tetris ain't going anywhere. But, like, this one specifically, like, it's got all the fun of classic Tetris, but with just smoother play control. It's kind of the best of both worlds, because I know, as much as I like sort of modern Tetris, I'm a big fan. I love Tetris Effect, Tetris Axis, Puyo Puyo Tetris. But I do understand that those games are a little more generous, right? That seems to be a thing people don't like about them. Well, this definitely sort of has like it's sort of the challenge of classic Tetris. Without like the control jank, it's a good compromise. And I think it would be fun to see sort of this game get a little more attention. I mean, there's probably like, if I dug into like, say like, I don't know, like Discords or forums dedicated exclusively to Tetris, there probably is like a small community that specifically focuses on this game, but I think classic Tetris has been kind of getting a lot of attention, and I think it would be cool if Tetris DX got sort of the same treatment. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just showing my ignorance that this stuff is actually out there. Oh, hey there, man. What's up? Sorry about that. I'm bad at pronouns. Okay, let's focus on the other side for a minute. There we go. Oop. Things getting a little wild. Things getting a little crazy. And there it goes. And that was a sound effect. And there's the space shuttle. And that wasn't even half my personal best. Amazing. Oh, that's a pretty great game, though. Like I said, kind of the rule set of classic Tetris combined with a slightly smoother play control. But at any rate, this whole stream was really just to test the setup, make sure that whatever problems I was having with the dropped frames from last night seems to have resolved itself. Probably just a turn it off and turn it on again thing. Yeah, so I'll be back on Thursday night with some more live music. I'll be back on Saturday with music production. Sunday with some more gaming. And then Tuesday, play some Golvelius. And yeah, that's, yeah, just wanted to do a quick little test.